the world's most empty country. Exploring the world's wonders. Welcome to you. We visit one of the planet's most unusual and sparsely inhabited locations in this episode. Prepare to explore Mongolia, the most deserted nation on Earth, where vast landscapes and a rich cultural legacy make for an unmatched travel experience. Mongolia is a land of unending steppes, untinted deserts, and harsh mountains. It is frequently referred to as the land of the eternal blue sky. It's a place where excitement awaits around every corner, and where the population density is slightly over 2 persons per square kilometer. Remember to like and give us a thumbs up so we can continue regularly uploading videos. Number 11. Canada. The population density of Canada is 4 persons per square kilometer, or 11 persons per square mile. After Russia, Canada is the second largest nation on Earth in terms of area. It encompasses approximately 10 million square kilometers, or the northern 2/5 of the continent of North America. With a startlingly low 38.8 million inhabitants, Canada is one of the least inhabited countries in the world despite its enormous size. Canada has embraced remote employment, which is not surprising considering that it is the largest nation in North America. To meet the needs of digital nomads, co-working spaces are popping up all over the place. Number 10. Guyana. The population density of Guyana is 4 persons per square kilometer, or 11 persons per square mile. South America's northeastern region is home to Guyana. The Atlantic Ocean borders it to the north, while Suriname lies to the east, Brazil lies to the south, and Venezuela lies to the west. In 215,000 square kilometers, there are about 814,000 residents. It is ranked as one of the greatest nations to live in, integrate into, and become a citizen of. The sole English-speaking nation on South America's north coast is Guyana. Guyana's economy is among the fastest growing in the world, according to the IMF, and oil is expected to contribute 40% of that growth by 2024. Number 9. Suriname. The population density of Suriname is 4 persons per square kilometer, or 10 persons per square mile. One of South America's smallest nations is Suriname. It is situated on the north coast of the continent. It is bounded to the north by the Atlantic Ocean, to the east by French Guiana, to the south by Brazil, and to the west by Guyana. Living in an area close to 165,000 square kilometers are a little over 623,000 Surinamese people. Although Suriname's economy has been in decline for some years, things may become better now that oil has been discovered in its waters. The CEO of Statoil, the state-owned oil business, said that if production keeps pace with neighboring Guyana, the government of the country may accumulate $15 billion over the course of 20 years. Entrepreneurs will find Suriname to be advantageous as it offers an uncluttered market with approximately 15,000 enterprises in a country the size of Java, Indonesia, home to 120 million people. Number 8. Libya. The population density of Libya is 4 persons per square kilometer, or 10 persons per square mile. The majority of Libya is located in the Sahara Desert and is a country in North Africa. Its boundaries are the Mediterranean Sea to the north, Algeria to the west, Egypt to the east, Sudan to the southeast, Chad to the south, Niger to the southwest, and Tunisia to the northwest. Within 1.8 million square kilometers live almost 7 million Libyans. Libya possesses abundant energy resources, but widespread corruption and political unrest prevent it from realizing its full potential. Number 7. French Guiana. The population density of French Guiana is 4 persons per square kilometer, or 10 persons per square mile. French Guiana is one of France's overseas territories. South Africans can go east and south to Brazil, to Suriname, and northeast to the Atlantic Ocean from the country's northeastern coast. Portugal's equivalent of 83,500 square kilometers is home to about 312,000 people. Number 6. Iceland. The population density of Iceland is 4 persons per square kilometer, or 10 persons per square mile. Greenland is the nearest neighbor of Iceland, a North Atlantic island at a distance of 200 miles, 320 kilometers. The two nations are divided by the Denmark Strait. About 375,000 people call Iceland home, spread across 103,000 square kilometers. The Icelandic version of the visa allows you to stay in the country for 6 months and is one of several that Europe offers for digital nomads. The Icelandic energy infrastructure gets 99% of its power from renewable resources, and the nation is committed to embracing businesses. In 2023, Iceland ranks among the safest places to live. Number 5. Australia. Australia, 3 persons live in every square kilometer, or 9 people per square mile in Australia. Australia is one of the world's largest countries and the smallest continent. In the southern hemisphere, the Pacific and Indian Oceans encircle it. 7.7 million square kilometers are home to an estimated 26.4 million people. Australia welcomes foreign direct investment and provides incentives in a number of priority industries, such as the production of food and drink, medical goods, clean energy, space exploration, defense, and essential minerals processing. With an investor visa, your stay in the nation is unrestricted. However, high taxes may discourage you from relocating permanently, and as a digital nomad, you could be better suited working remotely from one of our suggested co-working locations. Number 4. Namibia. Namibia, 3 people live in each square kilometer, 8 persons per square mile in Namibia. Situated on Africa's southwest coast lies Namibia. It shares boundaries with South Africa to the southeast and south, Botswana to the east, Angola to the north, Zambia to the northeast, and the Atlantic Ocean to the west. 825,600 kilometers is home to about 2.6 million people. A premier port linking the Southern Africa Development Community with the outside world is Walvis Bay. The World Economic Forum claims that Namibia has the best roads in Africa, and the nation is typically well connected. A young, educated, and trainable workforce is another resource at your disposal. Number 3. Mongolia. The population density of Mongolia is 2 persons per square kilometer or 6 persons per square mile. Mongolia is located in the Central Asian region. Mongolia is landlocked by China to the south and Russia to the north. Therefore, although its geography resembles that of Western and Central Europe, it is far from any ocean. Within 1.6 million square kilometers live about 3.4 million people. Recent years have seen an acceleration of Mongolia's economy as it has become China's preferred trading partner. Through 2 trade agreements, it gives investors preferential market access to 8 nations with a combined population of around 3 billion people. Mongolia is still something to keep an eye on. Number 2. Western Sahara. The population density of the Western Sahara is 2 persons per square kilometer or 6 persons per square mile. Western Sahara, as its name suggests, is a sparsely populated region of the Sahara Desert. About 587,000 people live there, and it's about 266,000 square kilometers. This region is in northwest Africa, bordered to the west and northwest by the Atlantic Ocean, to the north by Morocco, to the northeast by Algeria, and to the east and south by Mauritania. In Africa, there are more favorable nations to invest in. First of all, there is instability because Morocco claims it as a disputed area. Number 1. Falkland Islands. The population density of the Falkland Islands is 0.31 persons per square kilometer, or 1 person per square mile. In the South Atlantic Ocean, there lies a British overseas territory called the Falklands, located roughly 480 kilometers, 300 miles, northeast of South America's southernmost point is this archipelago of islands. Approximately 3,800 people reside in 12,000 square kilometers, making it one of the less densely populated areas. However, the population has increased when cruise ships traveling south to Antarctica make stops along the way. I appreciate you seeing. Remember to subscribe and like our YouTube channel.